there's a sort of Pollyanna view of the agreement, which goes with calling it the Good Friday Agreement, that it brought peace to Northern Ireland. This is only very partly true, apart from the fact that the worst single atrocity of the whole period, the Omagh bomb, took place after the agreement. There's been an awful lot of continuing horror going on in Northern Ireland, which is not reported in the rest of the United Kingdom. The intimidation of people out of their homes, protection, racketeering, crime. There are still very high walls dividing one part of Belfast from another because the sectarian tensions are extremely high. The thing has not been at all solved, and the problem remains, as it has been in Northern Ireland for a very long time indeed, how you can actually get over the difficulty of making sure that one of the two communities doesn't ever get to lord it over the other. This is the disastrous situation under many years of Stormont rule. And we're now facing the worrying position where it's quite possible that within, say, 20 years, the Sinn Fein government in Dublin, and this is another development people aren't paying much attention to, but Sinn Fein is rapidly becoming a very important and powerful party in the Republic. The Sinn Fein government in Dublin, in control of a 32-county Ireland, is actually coping with the protests and the discontents particularly of poor Protestants in Belfast. And how are they going to cope with it? And you'll once again have the problem which has beset Ireland, really, since this problem got underway, of one side being in charge of the other, and the minority complaining with reason that they've been mistreated. The whole problem in Northern Ireland, going back particularly to the outbreak of trouble in 1969, which I personally remember beginning, was precisely that people in Northern Ireland were discontented with the way that the Roman Catholic minority in Northern Ireland were discontented with the way in which they were treated. The gerrymandering of voting, the poor access to housing, the poor access to jobs, the general discrimination had to be got rid of. And a lot of progress was being made towards that, I have to say, under direct rule. And then suddenly the British government switched to this policy of the Irish dimension, of it being a matter of political control of Northern Ireland rather than of bettering the position of the minority. And that gave enormous impetus to Sinn Féin's campaign, which is basically for Irish unity rather than anything else. And this is backed and pursued very much by the United States. This is a vitally important part of it. The United States was pushing it. I was in Washington, D.C. when that was going on.